Hey, what's up guys? It's HoveringBanana, and for today's video I thought I'd do a little guide talking about investing in Rocket League trading. Now, investing is a pretty new concept for most of us. Before this, it was mainly exclusive to the very big traders. They'd invest in items such as alpha items or the beta nugget. If you were very rich, you could invest in the white hat, since there's so few of those and they go for like thousands of dollars. And they also invested in some volatile items, stuff like white zombers, crimson loopers, and crimson vaults was another one. However, thanks to the retired crate update, investing is becoming an option to most of us, since we're seeing a lot of items going up in price. Now, before I actually go through the items and my predictions from the crates, I thought I'd answer two questions that I got quite often. The first question is, should I hold an item that's going up in price, or should I trade it? So if you've got a very small inventory, maybe a few items, I'd say it's better to rather sell that item and then just keep flipping items for profit. Over like a month, I think you'd make a lot more profit doing that than maybe sitting on that item. However, if you've got a very big inventory, such as myself, I got like thousands of items, I'd probably hold on to that item. Focus on selling stuff that's not increasing in price, stuff that's maybe going down in price. I think that's a better way to spend your time and effort. And another question I got is, should I invest in some items? I got a few keys, should I buy, some crates or stuff? Same thing if you're like a very small trader. I don't think, investing's like a big option for you. However, like myself, tons of items, I don't really want to buy more, don't really have like time and effort to trade more items. So I'd instead, spend I think I have like 140 so keys or something. I've got 136 keys. They're just sitting here, they're like gathering dust. So I might as well, buy some items I think that's going to go up in price. Make some profit off these keys. Sitting in my inventory, they're not making me any profit. So investing is an option to me. Now, you don't need like a massive inventory like myself, but as long as you've got other items to trade, it becomes an option. Alrighty, so let's go through some of the items that I predict will go up in price. Before we do that, let's look at the champions crates. I do think they are going to go up in price, and I do feel they are a very safe item to invest in. However, I do think they're going to be very slow to increase in price. If we go through the CC1s, I don't expect any of these decals to go up in price that much. I think it's barely going to be noticeable. There's just so many in the market at the moment. Not much demand for them. If there were painted versions and paintified and certified versions, I do think those would go up a bit, maybe 1 to 2 keys. But all these regular ones, I don't think they'll go up that much. Painted chakrams are decent. Quite a bit of demand for them. I do think the white and black will go up quite a bit. Those are very popular. I would stay clear of sienna and grey. Very low demand for those. But the other colors, if you can get them cheap, that's great. And also, like, the cheaper you get the item, the safer the investment is. Let's look at the imports. No painted versions, unfortunately. If they were, I think they'd be great. I just think there's like also so many of these at the moment that they won't go up that much. However, they are very, very popular. The Dom GT, the Takumi, both very popular items. If we look at the photons, not the most popular painted exotic, but we've already seen like a 1 to 2 key increase on PC. The crimson ones are a bit more popular. Maybe look into those. Also, if you can get these in regular colors, forest green, purple, white, if you can get them cheap, I do think they'll be a good option. We got the painted loopers. They've seen a massive spike in price on PC. The crimson ones, for example, were like 15 keys, almost double in price now. There were some rumors that it went for up to 40 keys. I think there's a bit too much hype on them at the moment though. I do think that hype will die down a bit. When that's the case, you can maybe look at buying some cheap pairs. But I do think they'll be a good investment option once the hype is a bit lower. The mystery decals, I haven't found a definitive post to suggest that some are restricted to crates. If there's like a heat wave or a slipstream, you can only get them in champions crates, then I do think they'll go up in price. But if you guys have a post to suggest that's not the case, you know, you can get them in any crate, just link that down below. If we look at the CC2 crate, you know, same sort of story with the decals. No painted versions, don't think they'll go up much. Same sort of thing with the imports in the previous one, except the demand for the Roadhog and the X-Devil is a lot lower. However, they can still be trade-up food, so they might go up slightly. You got the Voltaic Wheels, very popular wheels, however they are in the Player's Choice crate as well. Now people say they won't increase in price because they're in the Player's Choice crate, that you can still get them. However, instead of being able to get them in 2 crates, we now can only get them in 1 crate. And that may make it so that like fewer enter the market, are not enough to meet like the demand of the market. So they could increase in price. It's a bit tricky to say. Then we got Lobo wheels. Painted Lobos aren't very popular. I maybe suggest the white ones. White's very popular, painted Lobo. The other colors, if you can get them very cheap, that'd be good. But I wouldn't really suggest them to you guys. We got the CC3 crate. Same sort of story with the decals. You got the Troika Wheels, and while they will be restricted and they are in painted versions, I do feel they're not that popular compared to like the Chakrams, for example. Maybe we'll see a slight increase, but these wheels don't do that well. With the imports, you know, same sort of thing that was said in all the crates. You know, trade-up food should help it increase in price, but I don't think it's anything significant to invest in. Then we got the Pulsus Wheels, not a very popular painted exotic. I do think they'll go up maybe like 1 key, 2 keys in like a month, maybe 2 months. The crimson ones are very popular, so you could maybe look into those, but I wouldn't really suggest Pulsus to you guys. Then we got discos. Painted discos are fairly popular, not as popular as like the Volts or stuff like that. I think Zombos are probably also more popular. The white discos have shot up in price, gone up by like maybe 5-6 keys, maybe even more. In the trading series I got like 3 more keys for my crimson discos, just because of the price raises. The other painted discos have gone up maybe like 1 to 2 keys, and I do think they're decently popular, so it's a good investment option. Just try to buy them cheap, you know, like I said with all the other ones, but I think it's a good option for you guys. And finally the CC4 crate, gotta ignore all the decals, don't think we'll see much increase on those. The Fsl Wheels, surprisingly popular. Never expected them to be as popular as they are. Crimson and white, I do think we'll see a good increase because those are the most popular colors. But you know, like your sky blue, your forest, your purple, I do think they'll increase slightly. And what's nice about these is you can buy them very cheap, but they still have a good amount of demand for them. The Fsl Wheels, also a wheel that's been surprisingly popular to me. White being the most popular color, I think would probably be the best investment for these. However, there are other colors like sky blue, forest, purple, cobalt. They're also very popular, so a good investment option in my opinion. I think they'll rise a few keys. I would say stay clear of the crappy colors, sienna, black. I don't think those will increase that much, not that much demand for them. The other imports, you know, no painted versions, so I won't see a big increase on these. Then you got the Zombie wheels, same sort of thing with the Voltaics. They're popular also in the Player's Choice crate, so it's tough to say if they'll go up or not. Then the ARA wheels, one of the least popular painted exotics, probably like painted Lobos being the worst and these second worst. In the trading series I had pink ones, and I found it a bit easier to sell because of the retired crate announcement. So keep an eye out on these, you know, maybe you can get 1 key more, maybe they rise 2 keys in the future, but not that much demand for them, so probably stick clear of these. And that's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. Hopefully you found it a bit helpful, maybe you found something to invest in. And for anyone that's maybe new here, I'm currently doing a giveaway, ends Friday the 2nd of June, giving away 3 slipstreams, 3 parallaxes, 2 per platform. So make sure you check out the giveaway video on how to enter. And as always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.